All right, YouTube, this Detroit's HPTV coming to you out of Detroit, back with another video. Today, we're going to revisit Stephen A. Smith to see what got him in so much trouble with them Democrats. All he did was tell the truth. See, they want to censor the truth so bad that even when one of their paid puppets hint at the truth, it creates chaos over there. Because they act as if the American people, the citizens, we the people, we don't see exactly what it is that's going on in our country. Like we don't see millions of immigrants running through our community. We don't see uh, the disparities between how they treating the immigrants, how they treating veterans, and how they treating American citizens who pay taxes. They don't even want you to talk about it. They feel if you talk about it, you're doing something wrong. So we're gonna listen to Stephen A. We're gonna let Stephen A say what he mean, but in the end, he's still gonna say he don't like Trump, even though he's gonna point out all the wrong of the Democrats. He is a man conflicted. He's a double-minded man, unstable in all his ways. Check him out. It's for fair use under 1976 Copyright Act for education, entertainment, and commentary. Check him out.
Welcome back to the Stephen A. Smith Show right here over the digital airways of YouTube. Let me move on to some of you annoying asses and just get this out the way. And obviously, I'm talking about Donald Trump. I was a guest on Fox News' Sean Hannity show last night to discuss the upcoming election, the trial, and Trump. Some people weren't happy about what I had to say. Take a listen. But I got to tell you something. As much as people may have been abhorred by Donald Trump's statement weeks ago, talking about how black folks, he's hearing that black folks find him relatable because what he's going through is similar to what black Americans have gone through. He wasn't lying. He was telling the truth. When you see the law enforcement, the court system, and everything else being exercised against him, it is something that black folks throughout this nation can relate to with some of our historic, iconic figures. We've seen that happen throughout society. So no matter what race, what ethnicity you may emanate from, we relate to you when you're suffering like that because we know we have. And that's what he articulated. Needless to say, people were in a tizzy over that. And why were they in the tizzy over that exactly? Because it's being portrayed and misconstrued that I'm saying that Trump's plight relates to black people. Well, it's easy to take things out of context, which is why I love having my own platform, so I can remedy and correct some of the foolhardiness that's put out there. First things first.
They don't want to make it a black and white issue. Trump's plight reminds black people of the abuse of the judicial system because we can see that they rigging the game to stop him from running a campaign. So they want to make it about race. It's just that people are intelligent enough to see that they're abusing their power and they're trying to sabotage him, and people want him to run for president. We don't care about what went on to him and the hooker. You know what I'm saying? We don't care. That's between them.
Sean Hannity asked me the question about Trump gaining traction with the black vote and how whether it's a couple of points or 3 points or 4 points, that it could end up tilting the election in his favor that's upcoming this November. Yes, he's the presumptive GOP nominee. Yes, he's on trial for a hush money case to a porn star. Yes, he recently lost a civil suit for $454 million, where he had to pay about $175 million or something like that up front, okay? Yes.
And we the people still want him to do business and represent us to the world over Joe Biden. That's the case. That's the elephant in the room. We don't care about what you're accusing the man of. We like how he do business and how he run the country, as opposed to what we seeing with Joe Biden and the Biden administration. This is what's real. You know what I mean? They think that we stupid or we slow. You know what I mean? And in a lot of like especially in Detroit, we don't even think you won here. Biden. We don't think you won here. Now we know you got Talita Rashid over there in Dearborn with the Arabs, but they mad at you now. See what I'm saying? The Arabs is mad at him now. It's gonna be hard to win Detroit. If he win in Detroit now, you better count every vote. You better make people walk in because if they ain't voting for him in Dearborn, they damn sure ain't voting for him in Detroit. Check it out.
The man has had 4 indictments against him, 91 counts against him. Still running though. Still a presumptive GOP nominee though. And by the way, as I pointed out, has gained traction and is ahead of the incumbent President Joe Biden in at least 5 polls. Not all of the polls, but at least 5 polls have Trump ahead. Now, before I go a bit further, getting into us as black people, because we know how we can be now, okay? Not all, not some of us, but I'm just talking about.
Okay, y'all. He finna act like he be at the barbecue and the cookout. He finna act like he black with the rest of us black people. So he knows what we thinking. For real. That's what Stephen A. Smith is finna do right now. And the only reason we doing reaction to his video is because he's telling the truth on the Democrats. He's telling on his people. But he don't influence us. But let's listen anyway.
Some of us from our community, we know how the hell we could be. We're going to have that conversation in just a second. But before I get to that, I love how y'all pick apart me on Hannity. I was on Cuomo on News Nation an hour earlier. I ain't hear nothing about that. I was on MSNBC at least twice over the last month. I ain't hear nothing about that. I was on CNN. Abby Phillips, Laura Coates, several times. I ain't hear nothing about that. Okay? Oh, Stephen A., contributor to Fox. I'm no contributor to Fox News. I show up on all the networks. I was on Real Time with Bill Maher on HBO.
Why they want you to make you feel bad because you watch Fox News? Fox News give you more accurate information than MSNBC and CNN. We know they ain't gonna do nothing but tell us lies. We already know what they're doing. That's Hollywood. You don't gotta apologize, Stephen Smith, for watching Fox News. All intelligent people watch Fox. I'm sorry, I ain't hear nothing about that. I've repeatedly said I think Trump will cause civil war in this country. I can't vote for the brother. Y'all just gonna ignore that. Why am I bringing all of this stuff up? Because the second black folks find... We're gonna ignore you talking about civil war, bro. We ain't finna start fighting each other. We got too many immigrants and migrants. So y'all can stop fear-mongering with that. Oh, it's gonna be a civil war. No, it's not. It's gonna be mass eviction. Mass eviction and deportation, bro. That's what we talking about. We ain't talking about no civil war. We just talking about people go home. Somebody from our community that doesn't march 100% lockstep with one another, they a sellout. They this, they that. Shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. This is getting ridiculous. Okay? Trump is winning. Duh. Y'all just gonna stand still? Yeah. I'm wrong when I sit up there and I say, yo, Democrats, all you got is the soon to be 82-year-old incumbent? You didn't have anything in the bullpen? I'm wrong for bringing that up? No, the 80-year-old incumbent who used to hang out with the Ku Klux Klan, bro. Throw that part in there. He used to be with the Ku Klux Klan, creating crime bills and saying we was going to turn stuff into racial jungles, opening the damn borders. This is what it is. We don't care how old he is. We just care that he's been around a long time doing dirty stuff. I'm wrong for bringing up why the hell you had Gavin Newsom on Fox News looking like he's running for president instead of Joe Biden being the president or Kamala Harris being the vice president. I'm wrong for bringing that up. I'm wrong for bringing up when I went off about Kamala Harris, our vice president, our HBCU grad from Howard University, a black woman, highly intelligent, No, bro. Stop saying she a black woman. She's Indian. She's Indian, and she only started being black when she wanted to run for president. And they should have never let her in the HBCU. She's not a black woman. She's Indian. Let's get it straight. Y'all got Ilhan Omar from Somalia, Talita Rashid from God knows where in the Middle East. Y'all keep trying to pass them off like they one of us. That's unacceptable, bro. She's an Indian. So we got an Indian woman and an old man messing up everything. Let's keep that 100, bro. Stop saying she a black woman, please. We ain't going for that no more.
Attorney General in the city of San Francisco, former Attorney General in the state of California, I was wrong for bringing up how she was wrong to avoid getting into it with then presidential candidate Ron DeSantis, the governor of Florida, when he wanted to debate her on the good parts of slavery. I was wrong. I was wrong about that. I was wrong to saying she should have. That's a fight.
Dang, he said the good part of slavery. Is that is that irony or what another thing come up? Surely he jest. There's no good part to being a slave. I know that ain't what he's saying. Or what they was talking about. But continue. I'm gonna let y'all hear him.
He should have embraced. When y'all gonna wake up? I'm wrong when I'm pointing out how black folks for the first time are talking about the borders being flooded, how illegal immigration ultimately negatively affects us. I'm wrong. I'm wrong in pointing out how xenophobia, homophobia, transphobia has all of a sudden become bigger issues than racism in this country. I mean, damn. How much?
Don't forget arachnophobia. That's when you're scared of spiders too. Throw all of them in there.
What do you need? When I brought up the economy, they say the economy is good. They say the economy is flourishing. You trying to tell me you black and you disagree with me when I say to us, we don't want to hear about the numbers. Oh, the labor participation rate is good. Oh, unemployment is good. Oh, the economy is okay. If gas prices are damn near double what it used to be, if the price of bread, milk, cheese, and eggs and everything in between is double what it used to be, but we ain't getting raises at work, you trying to tell me I was wrong for bringing that up? You trying to tell me I'm wrong when you sitting up there and you talking about and subject?
Clearly, he's saying the Democrats is telling him he wrong. The rest of us, we ain't telling him he wrong. We saying finally somebody's acknowledging it that your boy Joe Biden is running the country in the ground with the people as the tool, as the driving force to run it to the ground. He's using the people. So no, you're not wrong. Who told you was wrong, Steve? Who said you was wrong?
Like immigrants in New York City getting $53 million prepaid credit cards.
I want some of that.
To subsidize their existence in this country. And I'm pointing out how that was never done for black people. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. That's where we really want to go. That's what game we playing.
Yes, sir.
I ain't talking politics. I'm talking life. I don't give a damn that I'm inundated with sports all day, every day. I'm a human being. I'm a black man. I'm a citizen of the United States of America. You don't see this shit happening? I'm supposed to just sit idly by and say nothing? The hell with me talking. Why ain't you talking? Why ain't you screaming to the high heavens? Why ain't you telling liberals on the left, yo, you need to stop with the extreme leftist stuff on the fringes with all of that woke stuff? What sex you are, whether you a male or a female, whether you can be a male but call yourself a female and get to compete against women or girls in various sports. You want those issues to be more prevalent than the stuff going on in our community that directly affects our lives as opposed to less than 1% of the damn population? What you doing? How come you ain't doing it? How come you ain't raising holy hell? How come you not speaking up? And by the way, to get specific, when I brought up Trump and whatever relation he has with black folks, the question that was asked to me was the supporters of Trump. Why are they doing so? I said, black folks want to be safe in the streets of America. They don't want to see somebody committing crimes, assault, or whatever. and getting arrested and being out of jail in the same day.
Facts.
I said black folks want to make money and they want to keep money in their pocket.
Facts.
They want to be safe.
Definitely.
That's what I said. And I also said this. I said, yo, our criminal justice system, our courts, law enforcement,
Continue.
that anytime we see anybody that we deem to be an individual being persecuted, where the law is being exercised against them, the heavy hand of the law, do we find that relatable to some degree? Yes. I'm lying about that? Really? Really? I'm lying about that, huh? Didn't happen to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.? Didn't happen to Malcolm X? Didn't happen to Al Sharpton, damn it. Didn't happen to a plethora of...
Don't even put Al Sharpton's name in that list of great and epic men. Put Al Sharpton in the list with Benedict Arnold, Judas, who else? Sammy the Bull, and all the other turncoats and traders. Put his name in that list, not the other one.
Black folks throughout our history, when all else failed, the heavy hand of law enforcement, of the courts, of laws, ultimately rained down upon them. When we talk about recidivism, when we talk about our incarceration rate, don't we sit up there and talk about how we need to get the laws changed because folks are being criminalized for the most innocuous of things? Remember we had those conversations? Didn't we talk about the crime bill in the 90s? When people were being thrown in jail at an exorbitant amount out of our community because of non-violent offenses? Didn't we?
No, bro. If you're going to talk about the crime bill and you're going to talk about all that, you got to say it was Joe Biden. It was Joe Biden. Now continue. I made it clear for him.
Here, the now president apologized for his role in leading that charge when he was the head of the Senate. Didn't we hear Clinton apologize when his wife was running for the presidency? I'm making this up, though. I'm making this up. You don't see the parallel? You don't see the connection? Why you think Trump went out there and he said, hey, what were his words? I've been told, look, those were his words. I've been told, I've heard that some black folks find themselves somewhat relatable to me because of what I'm going through right now. And where would we get that from? You know good and damn well. Georgia case is another matter. On the phone, I need 11,000 votes, 11,700 votes. That's an egregious situation for the president to find himself in. We ain't talking about...
How? See, we ain't gonna let that slide through the cracks. How? If he said that, how is it a crime to say he need some votes? He coming up short. Check into it. How is that a crime? You have to explain that to me. You know what I mean? He can't say, so even though he's the commander in chief, he can't say nothing. He can't say nothing. You don't got no First Amendment rights. So you check your First Amendment rights in at the door when you become the president. I didn't know that.
But we ain't talking about the civil case where he lost a $454 million, had a $454 million judgment against him either. You real estate and you manufacture, you're a real estate mogul and you manufacturing numbers. Okay, wow. We know that's going to happen. And you do the crime, you get caught, you got to pay the penance or you got to do the time. But you're the former president of the United States.
What's your credit card debt balance? If it's $10,000 or more, here are 3 easy solutions you can start implementing today.
And your ass is in court where you have to show up each day. Otherwise, you're going to be thrown in jail. And the crime is that you took $130,000 of money and through your lawyer or some other intermediary, you gave it to a porn star for hush money purposes. So he got loose with a porn star.
I'm saying, in the course of everyday business, you know what I mean? You run across porn star / hooker, you know what I mean? Of course, that's a pitfall. You know what I mean? But like Sade say, is it a crime? Let me ask a crime.
And he didn't want the world to know while he was running for president that he did that. And so he tried to wiggle his way through that. You trying to tell me that America is sitting up there? I'm talking about independents and folks on the right. Of course, people who hate him on the left are going to take that position. But I'm talking about independents and folks on the right. You trying to tell me they think this is a serious matter that requires our time and attention? John Edwards, did he do time? Gary Hart, did he do time? Bill Clinton, they said he got loose in the Oval Office. I heard libertarians losing their damn mind. It was in the Oval Office. Oh my God. Oh my God. Remember that? But he in court instead of being on the campaign trail. You don't think people see through that? They do. All I did was point it out. I am not a fan of Trump being the president. I think he will cause civil war in this country because I don't think he's going to cater to all of the American people. I think he's just going to cater to people who are.
It seemed like he said that before, and we heard this before. He's going to cause civil war. I mean, like, I don't even think they believe it themselves. They just keep saying it. Like, what Trump gonna get in office and say, "Okay, y'all, start fighting your stupid neighbors that voted for Biden." No, we just gonna look at him and laugh and go to work. Crazy.
Who voted for him and who are loyal to him, and the rest of us be damned. That's how I view him. But that doesn't mean I get to close my eyes and be completely oblivious and ignorant to the stuff the Democrats are doing to lose the damn election. I said it before and I say it again. Beat him. Beat him. Get a bullpen. Have some other candidates. Find folks with pizzazz that can talk to the American people and resonate. Don't act. I'm not saying you're doing this. I'm saying from an impression, from a perspective matter. Don't act like what you're doing is you want the president to get through the election, and then after that, damn it, God rest his soul, he could end up passing away or something, and Kamala Harris can become president that way. No! You want to be president, run for.
That was the worst case scenario.
Beat them. Show that you can compete. That's what we got to do in anything we do in life. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You want to come at me? Feel free. Ain't nobody running, ain't nobody hiding.
Who are you talking about?
No, it had nothing to do with sports. Don't have nothing to do with politics. It's got everything to do with me. I'm Stephen A, baby. I'm who the hell I am.
Enough for you, Stephen A.
I ain't here to make friends nor enemies.
Shut up. You've been working. Shut up. You've been working for the Democrats and you done made them mad. You've been working for the Democratic Party, being their shield, doing all kind of mischief, creating all kind of sellout type tap dancing behavior. And now they mad at him because he spoke the truth for once in his life, once in his career. He spoke the truth. You keep talking about who mad at him. It ain't the conservatives. It ain't nobody over here. You know what I mean? We ain't mad at you. You made good content, bro. So this is Detroit's HPTV. Saying to you out of Detroit. Don't listen to Stephen A. past this one right here. Keep your head on a swivel. Salute to all y'all patriots.